Hello everybody and welcome back to Calmlands. So now we're into December and we now have not just one field, I think we've got two fields ready to go. This field here didn't look like, oh, it's soybeans, so yeah. This one didn't look like it was going to be ready, but it is ready. So we've got soybeans and canola to harvest. I managed to get the grass on the new field at the bottom all done and dusted. I think I put barley in there instead of wheat, so it's something different rather than just giving the chickens wheat all the time. Sold most of my silage that was in there and managed to make over 200,000 actually after I got the grass and that done from the bottom field, and managed to purchase something which I'll show you guys in a moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the worker on this, because that grass field is ready and that is what I have actually done. I have gone and bought a machine to help do the grass a bit quicker, rather than having the two mowers all the time. I'd like to try and put a swath on with the mower, but the mower parts, or the mower that would actually allow me to do the swathing, is requiring too much power. So what I'll do is just let the worker carry on with this just now, and then we'll collect this when it's full. So what we're going to do is we're going to nip over to this guy. So I bought the Massey Ferguson swather. I've used this many times before. I used it on No Man's Land a lot. So we're going to give this a whirl and see, do the job a wee bit quicker. It will allow me to do the swath without having to get the I remember the name of the implement now. My train of thought is gone. You know what implement I'm talking about. So I sold the mowers, and now I can potentially sell the other implement as well. The windrower, that's the one, the windrower. I'm thinking I've got the windrower I can get rid of. I'll probably get rid of the tedder as well, because I'm not going to be really making hay at all, to be honest. If I want to, I could potentially purchase the dryer, which will turn the grass into hay anyway. So I could get rid of both of those, so that'll give me some more money as well. I really haven't thought of an actual goal to the end of this, so it's just a case of, you know, we're just going to keep going and yeah, see where it takes us. So I wouldn't mind having an actual goal for the end of this, but I'll probably have to think of that as we go. Maybe we can end the series with having a certain amount of money or something like that in the bank account, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, we'll certainly get there anyway, especially with the fact we've got the canola oil being made, and we've also got sunflowers as well, which we can well, sunflower seeds, which we could turn into sunflower oil as well. So we're going to do that too. It looks like the weather's going to be holding up for this as well, so that's not so much of an issue. Being December, quite cold. So yeah, it did take a wee bit of time getting that field at the bottom done. By the time we've got it all ploughed up, and I've left a kind of, I've not made the field to the full length and width of the actual plot. I noticed with this plot here, started to lose a bit of little bits of grass here and there when I was doing it, because it's quite close to the boundary line, and then I'm not allowed to pick it up with the machines. So as you can see there, it'd be quite nice, especially in FS25, if you leave grass cut sitting for long enough, it rots away. That'd be quite a good addition as well. There's maybe the hay bales as well will actually rot over time, so if you leave them lying too long, they start to decay and get rotten. So you'll have to try and use it up as quickly as possible, otherwise you're just gonna have to find a way to dump it, which would be another good idea as well. And I have like a recycling center or something like that, or be able to burn the remaining bales if you can't use them. So that'd be quite cool. So yeah, we'll get this grass all done up, and we can get all this into the made into silage. My train of thought is not with me today. I am forgetting what things are called at the moment. It's called being tired after a hard day's work, even though I'm on holiday. But even being on holiday, I don't stop. I don't know how much canola I'll get off that field. I don't think I'll get a huge amount of canola, but it'll be enough to keep the windmill going, at least. Nearly full tank, 80%. I'm glad I have bought this machine, because it really does make light work of the grass fields. I mean, even only going 9 miles an hour, but it's actually, to me, it's a lot more beneficial. It's a lot faster than doing it the conventional way with, or the conventional way with the mowers and the windrowers. And then you've got to pick it up with forage wagon or another by other means. I'll tell you what I did notice as well, that I have not actually seen on here, unless someone knows of a mod. It's similar to the forage pickup. I'll show you what I mean. I'll show you in here. It's under belt systems, similar to this, but it goes behind your tractor and attaches to the trailer, meaning that you sort of run over, pick up the forage and dump it into the trailer, which I've not seen a mod that does that. I have seen a sort of new mod come out that actually, it's very small, so it's not sort of the size of that forage pickup, which is similar to the size of the one that I saw going down the road. If anybody knows of that mod, it would be quite a handy mod to have, actually, especially starting out on a farm. To move over a wee bit. Right, I think what I'll do is, I think I can... This worker's probably going to miss some bits. I'm hoping he only does the field and doesn't go and start ripping up grass everywhere else. Right, let's get into this guy. And let's get over to the harvester. Can we get any more? Yeah, we got some more pallets there. They could be moved. Might get myself a little ride-on lawnmower and I can mow that area by the trees there. That'd be quite nice. Right, let's get this unloaded. What we can do is we can leave the trailer there, let him do his thing, and then we'll go and get the pallet forks, if I can remember where I left them. Also need to give all my machines a nice clean as well. Better remember to pick that bit up there. Where did I put that? Where did I put it? Ah, back over here. Whoop. Right. There we go. Now I think this is canola, I'm not sure. It looks dark enough to be canola. One could be canola and one might be sunflower seeds. Canola and sunflowers, yeah. They'll both go into the same area anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. What I was planning on doing before we start doing this was to actually get something similar to these, but with the pallet fork, with an actual fork, which is this kind of thing here. If I remember, there was one that you actually it actually raised and lowered at the back. I can't remember what one it was though. Was it this one? No, I don't think it was. No. There is one I had, I'm sure it was in Krumbach, but you could raise and lower the back of it. Maybe it was for the telehandlers. Who knows? But I might try out one of those other ones, got the grabber on it. Oh, no. Ooh, that was close. It's the only thing I find with the forks, if you do not actually have them lined up correctly, you will not be able to pull the fork out clean. It either gets jammed on the bottom or the top of the pallet, as you can never tell if it's gonna come out properly or not. And that's infuriating. What are you doing? Are you... Okay, that makes no sense to me, but never mind. Right. No, I had 2 pallets there. I've already put them up on the trailer. There we go. We can put the canola back on. Put the canola back on. We've not got much canola, have we? No, 691. Right, just put it back on just now anyway, because we will go and get the trailer and unload them. Whee. Right, I'll get this all organized and then I will catch up with you guys in a little bit. Right, welcome back guys. So we're halfway through harvesting the soybean field here. The grass field is all cut and windrowed. So what we're going to do is we're going to nip down to the cow barn. I'll show you the new field. See how the cow barn's getting on now. Oh, slurry, not doing too bad. 18,000. Manure 13,000. So a greenhouse up the top there will actually take manure, and it will also take seeds as well, so that would make production, give me more produce out of it, but I don't know if I'll go down that route yet. It just means I'll have to spend out on buying seeds. So right, so this is the barley field. As you can see, I'll go up into the, all the way across the back there and just up here. So there can be plenty of barley there, I hope. It's sitting at 73% yield at the moment, but once I get a second coating of fertilizer on there, it'll be a bit higher. Should be up to 95. That's my hope. Now, I wonder if there's a difference in the chickens being in a barn and chickens being outside to how much eggs we get. Okay. We seem to get a wee bit more with them being in the barn. Obviously, they're much happier being in the barn. So, and well, mind you, there's 330 chickens in here too, so we've got to take that into consideration as well. But they seem pretty happy. They seem happy. Right, so yeah, that's the barley field. So that'll be ready in a few months. Right, full tank. So we'll get this emptied. I don't know what I'm going to do with this actually. I think I'll probably just put it in the silo. I did put it in the windmill. For whatever reason I put it in there. I can't remember why I did, but it's used for pig food in the mill. So that was, yeah, was a bit of a boo-boo on my part. So I'm not sure what I'll do with this field now, because I don't get very much canola off it. I think it was 9,000 litres of canola, but I've got that big field over there with canola in it. So I'll probably just keep the big field with the canola in it and just change this up for something else. I could put sunflowers in, but then that means having to buy a planter and then buying another header for the harvester, which is not a big issue. Was I did sell the windrower and the tedder and managed to get a whopping 80,000 for it, so hence why the money's shot up to 178,000. So I mean, even if we wanted to, we could buy the header for the harvester, and we could potentially get a planter. Now there is a planter I've got in here. I think I've got it in here. I don't think I did. Oh wait, no, it's in the seeders. I think it's in seeders. There was one in here somewhere. I might have to try and find it again, but there is one somewhere that was really cheap. I don't know if I uninstalled it. No, I'll find it. I'll find it again at some point. But yeah, there is one in here. There's a modded one somewhere, but I think it was this one's. I think it was these ones, the multi-fruit ones. Yeah, because these ones do the wheat and that, as well as the corn and sunflowers. Yeah, that was the original one, and then the custom multi-fruit. So we could potentially buy that. It is only 4.5 meters wide, but this is not a large field anyway, so it's not massive. So I wouldn't be too worried about it. I mean, I'll probably have a look, see if there is another one. in the mod hub. And then we could potentially get the header for it to do the sunflowers, so that might be a good idea actually. Right, what I'll probably do is get another... Why have you stopped? Yeah, we'll get this guy on the plowing. I don't really know why I'm plowing the field every time when I could actually just cultivate it, and I don't have a cultivator. Ah, right, okay, you're stuck, right. So, yeah, maybe worthwhile getting a cultivator rather than plowing it every time. Because the cultivators, there's quite a lot of them that I've got installed. Cultivators, where are you? There are these ones here which are quite good. There is this one here which goes up to 8.3 meters, which is quite a good one too. So yeah, I probably could just get a cultivator and just cultivate it, because I don't see the necessity to keep on. I could get a mulcher and mulch that. There's so many avenues I can take for these fields. I'm just not sure yet. Just not sure. So what I'll do is I'll leave that just now, then I won't actually do that just now. What we could do is could grab the loading wagon, couldn't we? The forage wagon. Just gotta find that now. I was thinking of changing this shed out as well for something similar to what I've got beside it. I was thinking of changing it to something like that. It's quite long, so it may have to go looking at that shed there behind me, front to back. So the back end will be facing the side of that one there. Yeah, it's quite wide, so it would, yeah, it would overhang. There's not many options for it though. Well, saying there's not many options, there is options for it. Wherever they are, there's so many sheds on here. Bear with me. Here they are. So you've got this sort of one here with the doors. There, you've got ones with the door and 2 bays, and then you've got these ones here. So I'm thinking that would probably end up having to sit that way, which would mean I'd need to move my workshop. I could probably get it to fit at the back there, but yeah, it's gonna look pretty strange, and then I'd have to do all the work with the ground and everything, so I'm just not gonna bother with that. Alright. He's stuck in the fence. Or he just didn't want to get that last bit. What a cheek. What am I paying you for? Paying you to do half a job. Alright. Yeah, we're not getting much off these fields at all, are we? Right, okay. Right, I'm not going to bore you guys with doing all this grass work and watching me go up and down a field, so I'm going to leave the episode here. So as it is now, we're sitting at 178,000. I do have a potential idea for this area, so I'm probably going to work on that. So we've got the sunflower oil, canola oil. We're going to have more silage to sell soon. And yeah, everything seems to be going well so far. We're moving forward. We are moving forward. The barley field at the bottom. We just think how that potentially could make us more money after the first harvest, because it's pretty much gonna. It could potentially fill up the barn. So, and then that'll last me a lifetime, really. So yeah, I think I'll leave it here for now, guys, and if you've enjoyed the episode, please consider leaving a like, and if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing and share with all your friends and family, and I will hopefully see you all in the next one, and until then, bye for now.